We're in line for the ferry. We left the fort. We made it just in time when it pulled up. So they just unloaded it. I think we're getting ready to ride out on there. All right, here we go. What are you thinking?
This is awesome.
That's pretty cool, huh?
Yeah.
My very first ferry ride. You ever been on a ferry before?
I have.
Of course she has. She's explored the whole world and I haven't, so.
We're doing it now.
Yeah, we're gonna do it. So they're loading up. We'll get underway soon. Pretty cool. All right, so we made it onto the ferry and we're out, we're walking around. So probably getting ready to head out here in just a minute. Looks like they got all the cars loaded up and we're gonna make our way out and somewhere over there where that island is. Abby thinks we're gonna see some dolphins on the way out. Probably will. So we are underway. We are not lifting off, we are pushing off. My bad. Oh yeah, hear those turbos. Diesel power. Hydraulic system for their lift gate. Never done this before. It's a pretty cool ride. They got some pretty powerful diesel engines underneath me right here. I can feel them, man. They're vibrating this whole thing. I think there's two of them, at least 2 engines. I can tell there's one on the front of the boat there too. There's the other ferry headed the other way towards Fort Morgan. Getting a little closer to Dauphin Island, you can see Fort Gaines over there. See that ship behind us there? That's pretty neat. Is that where we're going?
I believe so.
All right, so Abby thinks that might be the Sea Lab over there, but we'll find out. I thought we were going there. That's the public boat launch and the pier, so we're obviously going to come right up in here. There's our destination, right over there. That other big ship's following us in the channel here. See how well he guides us up in this spot here. And while we're docking, looks like that guy's gonna back in over there. Pretty mad skills. All right, we got touchdown. I'm gonna work my way back to the car and we're gonna head out of here. That guy backed in nice and easy. He knows what he's doing. That was a fun adventure. I highly recommend it if you're ever down in the Gulf Shores or Fort Morgan area or even Dauphin Island. Did you have fun?
It was awesome.
Yeah, we had a good time. That's where you can go get you some live bait for some fishing. The fella just come by and talked to me for a second. He says that is the world's largest floating bait shop. They actually have Guinness that's supposed to come by here and register that. So that's pretty cool. That's their boat there where they go out and they catch some live bait. I'm sure shrimp and minnows and fish and all kinds of stuff. We made it to the estuarium on Dauphin Island. It's supposed to be pretty cool, so we're gonna go inside and check it out. It's supposed to be a lot of fish. You see that? A crawfish, what we call crawfish. Kind of hard to see him, but he's down in there underneath the log. As always with a museum, there's a lot to see, so we're just going to kind of give you just a little pan of the place. I always recommend coming yourself and checking it out. We're about to come over here, check out Mobile Bay. So this will be all of your fish species that you'll find in Mobile Bay. You could also find a lot of these over in the, you know, the Pensacola area and around the islands and the barrier islands and the pass. So we got, I believe that's a sheephead. I don't remember all of the species myself, so maybe I won't even try to call them out. The black drum, catfish. I think there's some pompano in there. That's something you don't see every day, huh? There's a few of them in there.
Now's a good time. If you want to reach in and pet them gently on the back with 2 fingers while I'm talking, is a good time to do it. So in the tank we have 3 different kinds of stingrays. We have the cow nose ray, which are the diamond tank.
So you guys know me pretty well, know that I like my shrimp and crab, fish, oysters. So here we go. Bay Riches, Mobile Bay. Full of all the good stuff that we like to eat on. Here's a very cool tank in the Gulf of Mexico showing some of the native fish. These are redfish right here, also known as red drum. There's your red snapper. And here's your grouper.
Can't really see him.
There's the eel.
Yeah,
There's the eel up there. He'll come back down. Oh, look at this one.
lionfish. No good. No good to the ecosystem.
Look at that red drum though. Man, look how big they are. I've caught them this size. There's a lot of these in our area. A lot of people fish for redfish or drum. And they have a slot size, so they can only be a certain length to keep them. Very good fish, very good game fish to catch.
There are tournaments where they go out and catch the lionfish because they're bad
Oh
for the
yeah,
ecosystem.
the lionfish over there. They actually, you can go out there and get as many of those as you want because they're just taking over the bottom of the Gulf.
I don't think they have a predator.
Look at the eel. That big one right there, we used to catch those.
Yeah.
Not that big, but I've caught those smaller, and we call those sneaker heads because it's the top of his head.
He's up now.
It looks like somebody stepped on his head with their sneaker. Okay, so that one was called the shark sucker. I forgot about that. And then there's the scamp. We showed the scamp fillets at Joe Patty's. Those are excellent. They're just like grouper. Where are they at? I believe that's one right there. There's your scamp, I think. This was a big deal, happened about 7 years ago, 2010, Deepwater Horizon, the oil spill.
Because he's grumpy.
There's the fish. Feeding time.
Yeah.
Thank you. That was the word I was looking for. Yeah.
Man, those fish are going crazy.
Oh, there's a fish tank here. Look, the fish tank. Oh, there's like no. Come on, fish. You didn't get this fish. He's gonna stop it. I just love the eagle.
Well, that's going to bring today's adventure to an end. We just exited the Sea Lab up here, and we had a good time checking out all of the native fish in there. It's really great to see a place like that, and I'd recommend again, you know, come and check this place out. It's on Dauphin Island. Really cool. You get to learn a lot by going in places like this. So I know I had a good time today. You had a good time too, didn't you?
Of course I did.
She always has a good time.
Always.
Yeah. So we're gonna head on back home, and I hope you enjoyed watching today, and I can't wait to get out and do some more exploring and bring you along the way. See you guys later.